GTA 6 undoubtedly is the greatest event of human history, and it's not even close, in fact. Did you know there's multiple giant companies and small companies that are literally just giving their employees a day off on GTA 6's launch? Yes, we are getting that wild here, boys. But the more important part is we have it. The price of GTA 6 has officially leaked, and it is a mind boggling $90, which a lot of us, to be fair, absolutely expected. We did think that GTA is going to push the price up a little bit, and $90 is in the price range. A lot of us wanted $100. I personally, honestly, wanted way more. I wanted 150. Boys, listen. Listen. GTA. I firmly believe that GTA selling for $150 would still sell enough copies to be actually more profitable than a $90 or $80 price. I think most people would not even object to GTA being $110 or $120. $140, $150 is, I think, where people would start drawing the line, unironically. But tell me, seriously, would you not buy GTA 6 for $110? Most people have already admitted that, yeah, we're buying it no matter what. Whatever is the price, we're still getting it. It's the most important event, unironically, in human history. A video game. Very, very, very questionable, honestly. But people are buying it. And because of this, the most important part is everyone else in the video game industry is going to follow. That's right. We all know that everyone is looking at GTA, and these big companies are looking and drooling over the prospect of finally raising the price of video games up. And a lot of people are against that, needless to say. Paying more for things that give you nowadays less is stupid, so no one likes that. But I, for one, am a strong advocate of raising the price of AAA games to $100 minimum. I want to escalate this absolute useless collapse of the woke, stupid AAA aiming industry. It is garbage. Everyone knows it, and I want to see it burn. I want these people to put $100 price tag on the goddamn slop that's not already selling. Didn't sell for $50? Oh, now you're gonna increase the price because GTA? Go ahead. Do it. Let's see if Avowed sells more copies. Let's see if Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is gonna sell more copies. It won't. It's gonna sell less. And that price hike is gonna completely collapse the industry. And I'm not gonna lie, as you probably already understand, I am all for it, baby. So here are the current leaked versions of what's happening. This is sourced from a Portugal store. And it's the base game is $90. The upgraded version is $120. Why would you ever buy anything, by the way, but the base game? And the collections version is $200. Congratulations, you probably get a used sticker in the mailbox. Now you're equivalent to a Pokemon collector. Great. I hope you're happy with that if you ever buy it. And this seems very, very likely. Now, granted, we only need to wait 3 more days until we actually see what the price is. I believe it's going to be 90 or 100. Again, 100 would be the best. Because the price of this is going to mean so much. Ubisoft, a dying multi-billion company that's now worth multiple hundreds of millions still somehow, but way less, is obviously gonna look towards this and probably sell their new gay witch Assassin's Creed knockoff, Assassin's Creed Hexe, for $90. Okay? This is happening. And needless to say, I want Ubisoft to collapse in hellfire, so if they're gonna... No one's gonna buy this. No one bought Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now do you think that people are gonna buy this? Something that even looks more lame and woke? For $10 more? Hell no! No one's gonna buy this. Ubisoft is gonna be so dead, Tencent just throws their shares in the wind because it's worthless paper. They don't print shares on paper anymore. But you get the point! They previously were on paper, by the way. Oh, yes. And I mean, well, do you honestly not want the best for Ubisoft? The world's first quadruple A publisher, game creator. That's right, with their amazing quadruple a game called Skull and Bone. Yes. A whopping 257 players and an all-time peak of a sturdy 2.6k players. That's right. That's right. Yes. Yes. Imagine this company unironically trying to sell you this absolute godforsaken shit, and this is like $90. That would be so good. I want this future, okay? I am all hands in, boys. I am absolutely all hands in. This is probably GTA 6 is probably also going to affect Assassin's Creed Black Flag remaster. Let's be real, it's probably going to happen. And the reason why this matters is because everything's gonna go more expensive anyway. We are at the literal point where PlayStation SanDisk just launched a new SSD for PlayStation 5 that is 8 terabytes and costs 3k. 3 fucking k for 8 terabytes. Now, granted, I am not a tech guy. I have no idea is this good or bad. I'm assuming it's bad. And there's literally a guy here posted that he bought 3 years ago 4 terabytes for 350. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, everyone knows that the prices are literally going out of control because of the impact of AI. So yeah, stuff like this is happening. There is no world where GTA is not going to cost more than $80, and there is no world where AAA does not increase their prices by at least $10 to $20. The big thing probably is the fact that even if GTA costs only $10 more, I think a lot of companies are gonna increase their shitty game prices by 20, and then they're gonna crash and burn. And I think companies are gonna get especially emboldened because of situations like, for example, 007 First Light. This game costed something like $70, and it sold relatively better than pretty much most of the WoW garbage. Now, still, it's not breaking a profit. We literally never even have had 3 million sales confirmed, and they confirmed like 2.7 or something million sales. But again, keep in mind this game needs probably at the bare minimum 4.5 million sales to break even. So it's a disaster. But stuff like this, stuff like 007 First Light, something where people are absolutely desperate for something new, because it's IO Interactive, and when was the last time you had a Hitman game? Yeah, I don't know when, but it's been a while, you know? It has been a pretty long while. So a lot of people are desperate for a new game. And 007 First Light probably would sell most likely roughly the same equivalent copies for $90 as it did for 80, or for $80 as it did for 70. You get the point. And this would probably embolden this company to raise prices for their next thing, because it again, I think it would succeed. I think this game would not sell a significantly less amount of copies if it costed $10 more. I really don't think that. And then there's things like a Ghost of Yote. This is Ghost of Tsushima, a new IP that was not ruined until this point, but now that Ghost of Yote is out, it's a complete shit show, obviously. New IPs, when they get vocalified, their next thing still sells, because the game's still not dead, so people buy it. Ghost of Yote killed this. Ghost of Yote would have also sold probably the same amount of copies if it was currently, by the way, its original price is 70 American dollars. Tsushima was 60. And, it's increased by 10. Ghost of Yote would probably have sold roughly the same amount of non-existential copies. And by the way, Ghost of Yote is also in the same boat as a 007 First Light. Well, it's closer to breaking even. But it's not as successful as Ghost of Tsushima, because it's never going to sell the same equivalent amount of copies. But it would probably still sell the same amount of copies if it was $10 more. And when it comes to situations like 007 or the Ghost series, this would embolden these idiots in charge, these developers, these losers, to charge even more for the next game because people would buy it. That's at least what they would think. And then they're gonna crash and burn, baby. They're gonna crash and burn. And that's something and that would destroy them. That would completely obliterate them. It would be absolutely insane. And again, you see, the price increase for AAA games doesn't really matter for gamers. You probably have seen the statistics at the end of the day where the average gamer is just playing their back catalog or buying indie games or waiting for a Steam sale or something like that. I bet there's gonna be at least one person commenting, yeah, I'm gonna buy Ghost of Yotei on a 90% discount. Because there's always someone who's gonna buy something like this just because they want to see it for themselves, but they're never paying full price. Oh boy, I wish this is true. I think this is true, and boys, when this happens, we are gonna be in for the reckoning of our lifetime. We're gonna see so many studios just collapse under their own goddamn greed. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna love it. And I hope you will too, because, I mean, there's no point in dreaming that that Blizzard's gonna ever fix itself, or that Bethesda's ever gonna make a good game. The fastest, best course of action is making these franchises, these companies, these things fail so something can replace them. And that's literally it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. It takes less than a second. Thank you. Thank you for doing it. I greatly appreciate it. It does help a lot. Like it right now. It takes less than a second. And have a nice day. Bye.